Hello guys, thank you for joining me again on this video. This is Krishna, and what I'm going to cover today is going to be how you can access the database of your WordPress application on CloudWays. Okay, so if you do not have an account yet and you want to get about 10% off for the next 3 months, I do have a coupon for you in the description. You could also follow the link. This is a referral link, just so you know. Okay. But if you already have your account, just go ahead and follow along with me. So it is pretty easy, but in case you're wondering, I'm going to be able to cover some quick things there for you. So I already have a server that I just launched, and I also have an application that comes with it, WordPress application. I'm just going to click there, and this is where it's going to bring me. And if I want to launch the database, I just need to come up here, just in case you're wondering how to get there. You have additional login information here. I believe by FTP, I haven't actually done it, but I believe by FTP you also have access to it. And in case you want to download it and maybe log into it, this is the information that you're gonna need. Okay, so if I just click here, but on CloudWays it's actually really easy to join there. So I'm just gonna click here. This is where it's gonna bring me. So just so you know, I don't know I don't know how familiar you are with databases. I'm pretty sure that some people are gonna be expert at it and some people are really just gonna be beginners, but I would just recommend, do not really come up here or touch anything here if you don't know what you're doing, because especially if your application has been live for a long time, you're basically just gonna mess everything there if you make the one mistake over here. So this is where we have the different tables, right? And the tables over here, so we have the database, and within the database we have the different tables, right? So within the different tables, if I click on one, let's say I go on this one. Basically the first thing that is going to show us over here is going to be the structure of the table. So basically, what are the different rows that are included, and as well what kind of data that row is gonna have. So as an example over here, we have this row that's gonna have some characters up to 100, and this one is gonna have a time value there, right? So if you want to see the actual data, this is where we're gonna come, select data, and we see over here we just have one user. So usually the password, you don't want to show that to anyone, but this application, I'm going to delete that in a couple minutes there as I'm done with this quick walkthrough. So it really doesn't matter, but this is where we have the details over here. And over here as well, this is where you're gonna find basically the SQL comments to bring you to the same place. And if you have it here, basically I can do the same thing. So let me go select all from, let me go W comments, and this is just some SQL that I'm running over here. And basically I'm just saying I want to see all the comments that are in the table W comments over here. Okay, so that is pretty much it that you see here. I mean, you have like different option here where you can alter the table, and basically over here you're changing the values of the different rows, how the table is actually structured. Again, you unless you really know what you're doing, don't really mess with things there, right? A lot of the database that is being shown here, you don't see that when you interact with WordPress, the actual WordPress application. So if I come back here, and if I add login, as you're adding the different pages and posts and everything, it's actually gets stored over here. So you don't actually see that. This is what happens in the back in the back end there. But in case there is something specific, or maybe you wanted to see how the database look like on CloudWays, if you have access to it, you do. And over here again, you have the details over here on how to access that database. So it's really user friendly. I really like the way they have made it here. But this is how it looks. Again, don't mess with it if you don't know what you're doing, but you have access to it, and you can go ahead and do what you want to do in case you know what you're supposed to do here. So that's pretty much it. This is where I'm going to leave it. It was a really quick one just to show you where the database is and how it looks like. I'm going to come the next time with another video. Thank you very much and have a good one.